For centuries, knowledge has been hidden in plain sight across the sands of time. Whispers of lost civilizations, cryptic symbols, and forbidden histories have been erased or concealed. What if the truth was never lost, but hidden? Welcome to Eye of Ancient Mysteries, where the past speaks and the future listens. Sit back, open your mind, and prepare to uncover the untold secrets of our world. Let the journey begin now. Mysteries, hard to unravel. It is human nature to seek answers and try to explain even the most mysterious circumstances. As internet users, we feel the need to click on 1,000,000 posts a day, each crazier than the last, shocking us with some eerie story about an unsolved enigma. This can be a bit overwhelming, so the solution would be for Hollywood to adapt these stories into movies. At least that way they would properly blow our minds. Pauline Picard in 1922. 2-year-old Pauline Picard disappeared from her family farm in a small French village. Just when her parents had lost all hope, she was found 300 kilometers away. Strangely, Pauline did not recognize her parents, but they and their neighbors identified her. Everything seemed fine until a month later, when a neighbor found neatly folded clothes next to a mutilated corpse near the Picard property. The clothes matched those Pauline had worn the day she disappeared, and next to the beheaded body lay the skull of an unknown adult man. His face was eaten by foxes. Even stranger, the skull and body appeared to have been placed near the Picard home after a thorough search of the area. Whether the corpse was Pauline's or not, whose skull it was, and who the girl living with the family remains a mystery to this day. The WOW signal. If you think working for the SATI organization sounds like the coolest thing ever, think again. Ask Jerry Emmon, who spent most of his days listening to radio signals from the Big Air telescope pointed into deep space. He recorded numbers, listened to the universe, and heard nothing but silence until August 15, 1977, when he received a 72-second signal. It was powerful and clear, and everything indicated it was of extraterrestrial origin. Jerry marked his notes and circled the discovery with "Wow" written next to it. The sound was never explained or heard again, but scientists agree that if it did come from aliens, they must be an advanced civilization with technology far beyond Earth's. The Green Children of Woolpit, the mystery, documented in the 12th century and surviving to this day, should be taken with some skepticism, but that does not mean the story is just a legend. What happened was this: a boy and a girl were found in a wolf trap near a village in Suffolk. They wore strange clothes, did not speak English, and had green skin. Although the boy died shortly after they moved to Woolpit, the girl learned English and later said they were brother and sister from an underground city called St. Martin's Land, where eternal twilight reigned and everything was green. The Tylenol poisonings, the irrational fears of anyone worried about being poisoned by a stranger, became reality in the fall of 1982 in Chicago. It started with 12-year-old Mary Kellerman, who took over the counter Tylenol for a cold. She died from cyanide poisoning, the same poison that killed 6 others who had purchased Tylenol at the same time. The most horrifying fact is that these were not accidents. The deadly bottles were produced in different factories, meaning someone deliberately put poison in them, either at the store or at home, and then returned them. The culprit was never caught. The SOS signal from the Jurang Medan, June 1947. All ships near Malaysia intercepted an SOS signal. It came in Morse code and was heard by American, British, and Dutch stations, finally traced to the cargo ship Jurang Medan. The message read, "All officers, including captain, are dead. Probably the whole crew is dead." The last words before silence were simply, "I am dying." When the American ship Silver Star boarded the Jurang Medan, they found corpses on every deck, each with an expression of absolute terror. While the ship was being towed back to shore, it mysteriously caught fire, exploded into a ball of flames, and sank to the ocean floor, taking the mystery with it. The beaches of severed feet. Several beaches in the Salish Sea of British Columbia and Washington are known for repeatedly washing up human feet. Since 2006, when the first foot was found, a total of 20 have been discovered in the region with no explanation, while 5 feet from 4 people have been identified. The rest remain unknown. Even stranger, this has happened regularly for over a decade, with reports dating back to 1914 and 1887. Pyramid in Antarctica. The mysterious pyramid was discovered in Antarctica thanks to Google Earth. The first talk of pyramids at the Earth's South Pole came after one was found by researchers of the British Antarctic expedition from 1910-1913. Since then, scientists worldwide have debated whether it is a mountain with a perfect shape or the remnants of an ancient civilization. According to scientists, about 100 million years ago, Antarctica was covered with forests similar to tropical ones. The Phaistos disk, during excavations of the palace in the Cretan city of Phaistos in 1908, a special hidden chamber revealed a disk that immediately intrigued scholars worldwide. It is the oldest known carved text in human history. The unique script on the disk is completely different from anything found on Crete around 1600 BC, when the disk is believed to have been made. Debates among researchers continue endlessly. Some believe the artifact was brought from outside the island, others that it was created there. Some see it as a cipher. Others insist it's not a language at all. Scientists are still enthusiastically studying the mysterious disk, calling it the most remarkable and enigmatic monument of the ancient Mediterranean. The Beale ciphers, first mentioned in 1865. These ciphers relate to a treasure worth 30 million in today's money, buried by miners led by Thomas Jefferson Beale. Its location is encrypted in 3 messages revealed by an anonymous pamphlet. The pamphlet tells a plausible story about the origin of these numbers, ancient fiction or real coordinates. Debate continues to this day. The key has never been found by experts or treasure hunters. By the way, you can try your luck decrypting the code yourself. All 3 cipher pages are available online. The original booklet is kept in the Library of Congress. Roman dodecahedrons, these small objects, 4 to 11 cm in size, usually date from the 2nd to 3rd century BC. They look similar, 12 flat pentagonal faces with holes of varying diameter. About 100 such dodecahedrons made of bronze, stone, iron, and even gold have been found by archaeologists in many countries, mostly within the Roman Empire's historical territory. Each new discovery leads to different hypotheses about their use. Proposed ideas include dice, candlesticks, divining tools, jewelry, water pipe calibration devices, and even glove knitting templates for different finger sizes. Interestingly, Roman manuscripts make no mention of these objects. The Piri-Reis map, how can a world map created in 1513 include Antarctica, officially discovered only in 1820? This surprising fact and the map's extraordinary accuracy have puzzled scientists for decades. After studying the artifact, one scholar even claimed that the only way to create such an accurate map was aerial photography. It is unknown what mysterious sources the map's creator, famous Turkish Admiral Piri-Reis, used. He stated in his archives that he collected and copied data from many other maps, including ancient ones. Still, the Piri-Reis map shows Antarctica without ice, just as it could have been long before our era. The Sabu disk discovered by archaeologists in Egypt in 1936. This disk has sparked numerous theories and even more questions. What was this 70 cm stone plate created around 3000 BC used for? If it is a dish, it is highly impractical. The wheel appeared more than a millennium later. The disk resembles parts of modern chemical apparatus. But where is the corrosion? Could it be a fan or part of a generator? Unlikely, given the technology level of the time. In short, no solid theory exists. The Nazca lines, the giant figures on Peru's Nazca Plateau, were discovered in the early 20th century from airplanes, though 16th century sources already mention the great roads of the Incas marked with symbols in the sand. Around 30 mysterious drawings are still visible today thanks to the semi-arid climate. Who, when, why, and how created them remains a true mystery. The only consensus among scientists is that they predate the arrival of the Incas in the valley. A 188-meter long lizard, a 50-meter hummingbird, and other enigmatic symbols are all made from a single continuous line. These mysterious signs can be seen from the air or explored via Google Earth at coordinates Forge 4118.0 S75RE0720.W.